You know. Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you in Cebu. We'll see you. If I don't see you, somebody else will. You think I'm joking, motherfucker? Do you actually think I'm fucking joking? I don't like you. You gotta understand, when I don't like somebody as much as I don't like you, well, let's just see. Let's just see. But hey, I'm easy to find. Come to Bantine again. You can find me at my house. Let's see how tough you are. I want to see what you do. I really want to see what you're going to do. I'll stand there and I want to see what you're going to do. You're a pussy and you developed fucking hormones. And you got tits that hang because your hormones went in the other direction. You lost all your testosterone. Well, when you got no balls and no dick, well, that's what happens, unfortunately. That's the way it works. You're going to have to get, you know, even injections of testosterone. At that point, it's not going to help. You're too far gone. Look at that, 50 years old. Still with his mommy. Oh, by the way, for what I could hear, I was actually in Bantai and I had the phone with me. I had a little bit of data, then the data ran out. So I heard little drips and drabs of the show. I was going to sit there and listen for 5 hours to these goons on there. Popeye, I told you, he talks the talk, but he can't walk the walk. He can't, because he can't walk. That might be a good reason. He's one of these little tough chihuahuas trying to, in fact, he sleeps with his fucking dog. God knows what he does with his dog because he can't do it with a woman. He hasn't been with a woman since his wife divorced him, since he beat the shit out of her. So, you know, so much for that. Oh, yeah, these guys are big talkers, but they're not big walkers. Oh, yeah. Nico, you are a sad case. Oh, and and I tell you what, Gilda's real happy with you. Oh, yes, she is. She is. You talk some shit about her, buddy. You crossed the line already a long time ago, and you crossed it more now. I promise. I promise. If you are seen in Cebu, if you're seen in Cebu, I don't know. There might be somebody out there that just don't like you. Just don't like you. I'm not threatening you. Oh, I'd never do that. I'm not stupid. But I know people that don't like you. And you think I'm kidding? I bet you do. I bet you think I'm kidding. I know people that don't fucking like you. Besides myself. And I'm sure many others. Look at this wax on this thing. God, they had to burn a candle right here on the goddamn cement. What sensibility was that? Jeez. Told you, I'm always multitasking while I'm on my show. Good, I got the brunt of it off here. God, why did they put a candle on the cement? I don't know. But anyway, you got to do things the way you want to do. Oh, well. But yeah, now he's trying to corrupt Maria. Trying to corrupt Maria now. Nobody's a war hero. There ain't nobody on YouTube here that's a fucking war hero. There ain't no animals on YouTube that's a fucking war hero. I grant you that. All this false valor shit that goes around is just upsetting to the... It gives me a visceral effect with all the false valor. And Popeye, who worked for the Pox. Let's not forget the Pox department. He was always making fun of me because I worked for the Pox department. Hey, Popeye had bought me a house in Seattle. And, you just inherited your house from your mom. You didn't buy that house. You inherited the house. I bought a house. Were you picking up condoms, Robert? Were you? I bet you were. But he worked for the county. That's a higher class thing. No, it ain't. It's actually a lower class than the city. County job didn't pay as much. But he worked for the Parks Department. Boy, I tell you, the way things do a turnaround on YouTube is just amazing. It really is. It's amazing. All the shit that Popeye talked about me, look at him. The motherfucker can't walk right. He has to use a mobility scooter. He worked for the Parks Department, which is not a bad thing. It's a good job. I'm not knocking that. But he tried to make it sound like it was a horrible job that I had. But yet, he worked for the Parks Department too. Well, we do got something similar. Popeye? We worked for the Parks Department. Oh, anyway. A little afternoon humor here. 5 hours. That's what it said on there. It said 5 hours. Popeye is always so brave. They could dish it out. These people can dish it out, but you're never going to see them in person. They dish it out to me. They dish it out to everybody else. But these people, you will never see them man to man, eye to eye, and say that kind of shit to anybody's face. Any one of them. You know, Nico had. Sorry about that. I got this space age technology as my carrier, and doesn't really live up to the expectations. A lot of things don't. But Nico is a dickless wonder. That's why he couldn't fuck Maria. I wrote the letter to Maria. Da, 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 da. I'll get the lyrics to that song. So now he's trying to corrupt Maria. Well, Maria, if you have a problem with me, if you have a problem with Gilda, just say it. But you know what? What's better, Maria? You could approach Gilda one to one, and you could tell her how mental you think I am, or how little hair you think I have, or whatever little discrepancies you want to discuss with Gilda one to one. Oh, we'll give you that opportunity. She'll give you that opportunity. Why don't you do that sometime? I'm easy to find. Go talk with Gilda. It's really bad. She thought you were a nice person, but you're talking shit about her. See, at least Gilda's got class. But if you're hanging around with goons like that, you're even going to come on a show, a live show, and you're going to stand behind these mental midgets, then you got a problem. I mean, even to hang around, well, we know Nico bought you and all that. I understand that, yeah. You know, free is good. Well, you know, Big E's money. It was never his. But he had to go home and see Mommy. Oh, yeah, we're back to the Jay thing again. Yes, we are. Back to Jay. When Jay was coming into town, boy, he just fled. Because my mommy needs me. He sits there and drinks with his mother like two lushes. They sit there home and they fucking drink. He admits he's a fucking drug addict and an alcoholic. And he's talking about me. That's interesting. Oh, I find that fascinating, actually. That you could stand in that position and throw cheap shots toward me when you're a fucking drug addict and you're an alcoholic, and I'm neither one. I'm neither one. I'm neither one. Neither. That's rich. That's really rich, Nico. You can't stand behind your statements. You can't fortify your statements because you're not living a good life. Home to grow up, time to face the reality that you're in time with your mom. I'm telling you, it's good to be close to your mother. But, you know, it's time for the apron strings to come off. You know, sooner or later, man, it's got to come off. It's going to be harder and harder for you to find a woman, but I understand. Maybe you should go find a man because, you know, your dick was turned into a pussy since the IED exploded. But hey, at least I've got somebody in my life, someone I could love. Tell you what, you talked enough shit about my girlfriend, then you crossed the line with me. I tell you, you have crossed the line with me. You can talk all the shit you want and be as brave as you want on YouTube, but you got an invitation anytime to come to my house and tell me like you really feel. You never said nothing on a ferry. You never said shit on a ferry. That was a lie. You had problems with me, you would have taken care of it on the ferry. But you didn't do that. Because you're a fucking pussy, and you're a fat, overweight pussy. Unlimited, I can tell you that. Clean up the shit in your own backyard, and I'll show you how I clean up my shit. I'm going to show you exactly how I clean up my shit. At least I go around my backyard and I do clean things up. But you need to go in your backyard. And clean your act up, bro. Big mouth on your show, especially when you're accompanied by Aloe and Popeye. Yeah, clean your shit up. Clean your shit up. Clean your shit up. There we go. Clean it up. Clean up your own act. Because you're a piece of shit. See? That's how you do it. There we go. That's how you clean up shit in your own backyard, bro. Get the shovel and you clean up the shit. It's very easy. Try it sometime. You got so much shit in your own backyard, you can't afford to say a goddamn thing. And you're corrupting, you corrupt everyone you talk to, really. You're corrupting Maria to try to get her to say something against me and Gilda. Oh, nice. Here's more shit. Here's more shit, Nico. Before you tell me to clean up my backyard, bro, you go ahead and clean up your own, may I suggest that. There you go. Oh, I'm sure you were expecting a reaction show. Well, you got one. There you go. Don't cost anything. You're fat. You're not a very intelligent person. You got the personality of a dead snail. Oh, here's more. Here's more, Nico. There's more, Nico. There's more. There's more. Look, 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 look. Look, Nico. Look. There you go. That's how you do it. Clean up your own shit before you tell me to clean up mine, bro. You are worthless. Oh yeah, gonna have your girlfriend to ask Gilda if I can get up my dick. I don't know. You interested? Why are you so interested in my dick, brother? Well, you're not my brother. Fuck off. Aye. You're not my brother. You couldn't stand up to my own brother. My brother may have had addiction problems like you, but he was a stand-up guy, that's for sure. He was actually a nice person. You can't hold up to your character. But hey, Nico, you know where I live? That's all I'm going to tell you. I'm going to cut this short. You got a problem with me? Take it up. Try your luck. Try your luck. And no, I don't got people paid in my pocket either. I don't do that. There are people that respect families, and they see how you disrespect mine. And you said enough about Gilda on that show. She heard whatever she could while I had any data on my phone. She heard everything you had to say. She'd like to have a few things to say to you, too. You want to slap her? Oh, I wish you'd try. Oh, I'd wish you'd try. You want to be like Roberto with all his little threats? All you've been doing on your show is actually threatening me. And you said a lot of shit about Gilda, too. You certainly fucking did. You want war, buddy? The war is official. Yeah, you come to Cebu. You do that. Oh, I bet you'll avoid it like the plague now. Oh, yeah. Go play hide and seek, because that's what you'd have to do. I'll catch up with you sooner or later, bro. Because unfortunately, you crossed the line. I already warned you about that. You crossed the line with me. And you're always talking about my age. Dude, I'm in better shape than you'll ever be in your fucking life, physiologically and otherwise. You're a fucktard, lard ass, fucking low class fucking Puerto Rican The lowest class of ethnicity in the whole entire fucking world. Let's start with that, and we'll work upward. That you're a dumb bastard, ingrate, socially inept, big mouth, coward, dickless wonder. Why don't we leave off with that? There's more. Hope you enjoyed my show.